See, I have a great question to ask. See, I asked the other day several employees why the local, majority of Whole Foods is basically fresh food, and yet still there's actually no gloves in the vicinity. The interesting thing is they give you wipes, but they're not even at every station visibly present. So literally, is it not, better said, is almost flu season to an extent just because of the weather that we have right now and the amount of allergies that's being presented? It is a great question, but yet still, who identifies himself as actually being homeless and literally just staying at the shelter? You really don't know if they're actually pretty efficient. They have a secure location, and actually one would say less is more. Somebody just might have flew into town today and literally lost every piece of luggage and just has to potentially just stay at a shelter. Just hypothetically speaking. But yet still, what's the value of microbiology and me actually letting the local county police department, more so, right by the shelter, know that literally there is no gloves available? But how can the HBCU be smarter than them when literally I don't even know what their product waste is for this location, because I'm not even in this vicinity at that time because I'm actually on the other side of DC. But I'll just say this, I love the FAA for just approving the flight pattern and just flying right over and letting the Secret Service just say hello. But literally, who knows anybody which is in either city, because you also have Langley too. But I don't know how that works, but I hope Whole Foods actually hires from now on culinary graduates to be GMs, because literally we just had COVID, and it is very disgusting to know that your own employees per se take their aprons into the bathroom and just come out like it's nothing, whether they hang it up or not. It's very atrocious, actually. One thing to serve, because how can I say, you're actually dealing with processed food. Yeah, it's a borderline, but when you're dealing with the food basics of composing what could be potentially growing into a biohazard, it is something completely different. Because you wonder why chefs smoke cigarettes and don't even wear gloves and just wash their hands in their chef jacket, but yet still, what's the value of that in comparison to the origination point of which they got the produce? That's like layer on layer on layer, just infused, if not, smoked out. I don't even know how to describe what I'm being seen right now, but don't worry. I'm not stupid enough to actually use your Wi-Fi network, because I know that you actually try to steal it. But don't worry, you won't be stupid enough to follow me over the bridge. Can't beat that one, but timing is everything. But I'll give you the location per se. They can't say I can't record, but just look right down there. Now, what smart individual actually used the network in this vicinity? Not one at all, but we don't claim 229 for no reason on that bridge, you dig? But either way, we lost a great, how can I say, student that actually was on Radium Springs. So I guess, how can I say, this is my homage to her, and knowing that her potential husband, not me per se, but who would have graduated with her, understands the value of what beauty holds when you have, how can I say, me being 37 and her youth at her age. That's the beauty of what you call blessings in disguise sent from afar away.